As you begin your financial freedom journey, I'm going to show you 7 pillars that will form the foundation for you to achieve your financial freedom life. Welcome, and welcome to my channel, where I talk about how to plan and create wealth online in order to achieve your financial freedom using the new media. So who am I? Well, my name is Prt1 and I've been working for the past 25 years. 25 years, someone will say, yes, exactly 25 years, that much. Well, since I have 25 years at my back, then you know that I have the knowledge, I have the experiences, and I have the skill to teach you about financial independence. Now, what is that financial independence? You might want to say, well, financial independence is the ability to cater for your expenses for the next 25 to 30 years without relying on your job or on anybody. Yes, if you're able to keep that amount of money somewhere in your bank or as your investment, then you are considered to be free. So why is financial independence important? All right. Number one reason why financial independence is important is because it will cause you to save and then achieve your financial freedom, and then you become your own boss. I mean, the stress of worrying about money will no longer there, because you know that you have money in the bank, and you have investments that can take care of your needs. And another thing is that the money you put in your investment will take care of your needs. I mean, there are investments that they will keep on building up for you, okay? And so the stress about money is no longer with you. And another important is that financial independence gives you time. Yes, it creates freedom for you in a way that you can operate from anywhere. I mean, if you decide not to work again, well, you will not work again. Or if you're working, you might decide to just take 1 month off and go on vacation. That is exactly what happens when you have financial independent life. Now we're going to look at the reasons why you might want to join the financial independent life. And number one reason might be you want to leave your job. Yes, you want to leave your 9 to 5. Possible that you are tired of waking up as early as 4 a.m., tired of bathing and running to catch the bus, tired with your boss. Yes, in fact, you might even be tired of leaving your children without anybody taking care of them. Good. So it might be a reason that you might want to leave your job. Another reason might be you want to spend time with your family. You know that family is very important, and especially when there are children in the family, you have to take care of them. You have to take them to school, bring them back, cook for them, and if you have to do all those things and then you still have to go to work, you might get tired and you want to release yourself from the job. And then another reason is that you might want to start a business, right? So if you want to start a business, you cannot start a business when you are running your office work, when you have to go to office. So you see, you have to make up your mind why you want to join the financial freedom journey. And number 4, it's possible that you want to achieve financial independence. You just want to save money and then take a break or even completely stop working. Well, these are reasons that you might want to start your financial independence journey. Then let's look at the benefits of becoming a financial free person. Yes, number 1 benefit is that you have time freedom. You know that freedom is what everybody is looking for. Yes, and when you are financially free, you have the time to do what you want to do. I mean, you don't have a boss asking you why you're coming to office late, or you shouldn't close at the closing time because there's extra work for you to do. No, when you have your time, you work at your own space. You go to where you want, you do what you want to do. In fact, you might even decide to sleep for 24 hours. Nobody will worry or nobody will care about you because you have your time. Another benefit of becoming a financial free person is that you have emotional freedom. Yes, you want to know what emotional freedom is? Yes. Emotional freedom is when, you are not scared that you're going to office. and you're not scared that your boss will ask you to stay for an extra 2 hours, and you cannot say no to him because you are a boss, or because they will deduct from your pay because you refuse to stay for those hours that you're supposed to, working overtime. So when you're financially free, you have emotional freedom. Yes, another benefit of a financial free life is economic freedom. And what does that mean? That means that you have the money that you need. I mean, you don't depend on anybody for money, right? And then you can buy what you want to buy. Exactly. Without even collecting loan from the bank. You see? So going on a financial freedom journey is very, very important. And it requires that you make up your mind. You just don't stand up and say, today I'm going to begin my financial freedom journey. No, you must have a plan on ground, right? And there are some pillars that you have to have in order to form a financial free life. What is the financial freedom? Financial freedom is the ability to cater for your expenses for the next 25 to 30 years. Yes, if you are able to take care of your finances for that long, then you are considered to be financial free. Okay, then before you start your financial journey, there are some things that you have to watch out for. Number one is your mindset. You have to know that it is possible to achieve financial freedom. You forget about your mindset. Possible while we're trying to come up as a child, you had so many issues with money. For example, your parent might say, it's not easy to find money. It's very difficult to work in order to have money. But then you have to put all those things behind you in order to move on if you actually want to achieve financial freedom. So number one pillar that we have is career. Another career we can say business, education. Now, if you look at education, you're going to ask yourself, how far am I going to go with my education? Or if you're going to go the business line, how long are you going to stay on your business? What kind of business are you going to go into? Those are the things that you will look at before you start your financial freedom life. Number two pillar that will help you to build a solid foundation is budgeting. What is a budget? Well, permit me to read from my note. A budget is a written down plan for your money. It is an estimate of how much money you have and how much you plan to spend on each item at a particular time. When you budget, you can have an idea of how much you can afford to save and spend. Well, what are some examples of things you budget? We have rent or mortgage. Well, if you own a house, you have your retirement savings. Yes, it's a budget. You have transportation, or you call it fueling. If you have a car, you have medicals, you have security, you have clothing, you have electricity, you have gas or kerosene, you have water, feeding, children's supply for school, vacation. Yes, holiday. A lot of us like going on vacation, maybe to visit our parents or go to Ubudu cattle ranch. You need to budget for such expenses. You have insurance, school fees. Yes, you must budget for the school fees of your children, or even for yourself. You are still going to school. You have insurance coverage. Yes, you have dry cleaning, whereby somebody helps you to wash your clothes. You have to budget ahead. You have debt services. Yes, you might borrow money from the bank or from even a friend. They might say you must pay interest. Well, you have to budget for such. You have savings. Yes, you must budget for your savings. And then taxes also. There are so many things that you need to budget. Then you might want to ask, well, what are the types of budget, or how can you budget? Well, we have the zero-based budgeting. Yes, we have the 50-30 budgeting. We also have the envelope type of budgeting. The envelope types of budgeting means you keep certain amount of money in various envelopes. For example, you have bills. That bills might include electricity, water, and well, the bills, or cables, you put them in a particular envelope. Then another envelope, you might say, okay, charity, whereby you give people money, you put it. And then another one, you might say shopping, grocery, for feeding. Okay, let's say you have three different envelopes and you put the amount inside. You If you're anytime you're going for shopping, maybe to buy food item, food stuff, you remove from that envelope, and then you keep on removing anytime you're going until the money in that envelope finishes. Good. Then the 50-30-20 budgeting means that 50% of your money, okay, you use it for your needs. And what are your needs? Water, yes. Light, yes. Rent or mortgage. Those are the basic things, that you spend your money on. Okay, those are the needs. I mean, you must eat, you must pay your rent, or if you own your house, you will do some minor repairs in the house. Yes, it's under that. Okay, and then you must transport yourself. If you have a car, well, you must put fuel in your car, or you pay for your transport as you go to office or you go to school. Those are basically needs, and then 50% of your income, okay, should go towards that, and then 30% of your income should go towards your wants. What are those your wants? Vacation is a want. Yes, some might say vacation is a need, but well, if you decide to have your vacation in that same town that you're working, I mean, you don't have to go out of your way to pay so much towards your vacation. Entertainment, let's say you want to go to watch a movie, or you're going out with friends, those are needs that, I mean, you don't necessarily have to do that. Okay, so 30% of your money should go towards such wants, and then 20%, to make it 100, should go towards your savings. Yes, you need to save towards your retirement. Yes, towards buying a house. Yes, towards buying a car or a bike, to transport yourself. You need to save. So basically, the 50-30-20 means of budgeting helps you to allocate money to your different departments, different categories, that will help you to run a smooth budget. Okay? Yes. So budgeting is very essential in your life. And then someone will say, why do I need to budget? I mean, I can just earn my money, spend it the way I want. Yeah. You cannot just earn your money and spend it the way you want, because you can finish your money. I mean, if you're a worker, if you're an employee, if they pay you your salary, that salary can just finish within a week. And what happens for the remaining 3 weeks that you have? That is why you need to budget. A budget will help you to keep track of all the money that comes in and goes out. You will have an idea of where the bulk of your income goes to. And once you have an idea where the bulk of your income goes to, you begin to cut in that area. Okay? Secondly, a budget helps you to develop financial discipline. If you are going to be financial free one day, you must have financial discipline. I mean, you must discipline yourself, because it's not every time that you see that Gucci bag and you want to buy. It's not every time that you want to go to that expensive vacation. No, you must discipline yourself. Number 3, a budget serves as a benchmark for monitoring and evaluating your income and expenditure. You are able to find out where you are overspending, or you are even underspending, and make the necessary adjustment. Okay, so a benchmark for your money is through budgeting. Okay, then number 4, a budget helps you to curtail unnecessary spending, as you are forced to stick to it. This brings about savings and eliminates debt. Okay, so once you have a budget, you are able to categorize your money into different compartments so that you don't overspend in one area or the other. Thanks for watching my life plan tips channel. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye for now. We'll see you soon.